Okay, boys and girls, it's time for story time. Yes, it's time for story time. And guess what? I have a very interesting story. Yes, as you look at this cover, it says Froggy bakes a cake. Wow! Can you imagine a froggy baking a cake? Let's close our eyes and let's go down that road where we see Froggy baking a cake. Now, this book was written by Jonathon London. Are you ready to go right into it? I am ready. Froggy bakes a cake. It was Froggy's mother's birthday. Froggy was outside making mud pies. Froggy! Called his father. What? Help me bake a cake for your mother. Oh, please, cried Froggy. I want to do it all by myself. So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. You'll need flour, said his father, and sugar and chocolate. I know, cried Froggy, and he pushed his chair against the counter and climbed up. Why is Froggy climbing up? I think I have an idea why. Do you have an idea why? Let's find out. He took down the flour. He took down the sugar. He took down all the chocolate candy his mother had hidden since Halloween. We need lots of flour and sugar, said Froggy. And he dumped a large bag of flour and a whole box of sugar into a big yellow bowl. We need lots and lots of chocolate, said Froggy. And he dumped in 10 handfuls of chocolate covered flies. We need milk too, said Froggy's father. I know, cried Froggy. And he flopped to the fridge, flop, 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 and grabbed a carton of milk. Oops! It dropped on his foot and spilled. How silly, Froggy, you have to be careful. And eggs and butter, added his father. I know, cried Froggy. He snatched a carton of eggs. Oops! He only broke 4 or 5. And just one stick of butter fell on the floor. Uh-oh, Froggy seemed to be a messy one. Do you agree? What word would you use to describe Froggy? Is he a messy one? Let me know. Don't forget the baking powder, said his father. And of course, Froggy cried, I know. And he climbed up and took down the baking powder. Now, boys and girls, do you realize that Froggy knows everything? Anything Daddy says, Froggy says, I know. Do you think Froggy really knows everything? Then he cracked 7 eggs into the bowl. Crack, 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 crack. And only a few shells fell in. And he put in the butter, blop, and poured in the milk, glop, glop, glop. And finally, he dumped in the whole box of baking powder. Sloop! The whole box of baking powder into the bowl. Wow, I wonder, how do you think this cake is coming along? Do you think it will be yummy, yummy, yummy? Or do you think it might be disastrous? Ooh, let me know. What are your thoughts? Time to mix it all together, said his father. And of course, I know, cried Froggy. And he stirred it and slopped it and mixed it and plopped it. Then he dumped all the goopy cake batter into a cake pan. Froggy and his daddy are baking up a storm. And shoved the cake into the oven, and he sang, "Ooh, jelly, boo, jelly, burbly, bake. I make and I bake and I wait for the cake. Ooh, jelly, boo, jelly, burbly, bake. I make and I bake and I wait for the cake." And here goes our little friend Froggy waiting for his cake to bake. Yes. "Froggy!" called his father. "What?" "While you wait for the cake to bake, help me blow up the balloons." Froggy helped blow up the balloons. He blew and he blew and he blew and he blew, then pop. Oh no, Froggy's beautiful pink balloon is broken. Oh no. "Now," said his father, "help me set the table." Froggy helped set the table. Oops! He knocked over the lemonade, and the paper party tablecloth got all wet. And here goes Froggy again, making a very big mess. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What? What smells so good?" "It's a surprise!" yelled Froggy. And he flopped back to the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Something doesn't seem right. What is happening here? Let's find out. "Come and get it," hollered Froggy. Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor. And Froggy said, "Are you ready?" and opened the oven door. "Yikes! The cake exploded!" yelled Froggy's father. "Oops!" cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. "Too much baking powder, I guess." But didn't Froggy know everything? I thought he said, I know. But did he really know? "It's good though," said his father, licking his fingers. What do you say? Do you think that chocolate cake is good? "Wait!" cried Froggy. "I'll be right back." Flop, flop, flop. "Happy birthday, Mom," he said. And he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. "I made it all by myself." "Oh, Froggy," said his mother, "this is the best, birthday pie I ever had." "What a mess," said Froggy's father. "Let's go out to celebrate." "Great," said Froggy. "Yes," said Mother. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. I wonder, what are they going to the bakery to buy? I have an idea. Do you have an idea too? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. What was your favorite part of the story? please let me know as well. Bye bye.